Welcome back. Today's session we are going to explore about odd and even numbers. But before that, I want you all to subscribe to my channel so that you get lots of educational video for science, math and English, and especially the videos which are appropriate for the IB curriculum. Let's move ahead. So before we learn about odd and even numbers, let us quickly review what are cardinal and ordinal numbers. So cardinal numbers are the numbers which are used to count something like 1, 2, 3, 4, and ordinal numbers are the numbers which tells us the position of something like first, second, third and so on.
So over here you can see there are few kids who have just finished a running race, and you need to know who has come first and who has come last. So therefore you start from your left hand side, starting with first, second, third and fourth. That is how you use ordinal numbers. If you're standing in a row along with your classmates and the teacher wants to know how many kids are there in the row, then she counts from 1 using cardinal numbers. Over here, there are few cars parked in a row and you want to find out how many cars are there. So you start to count from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. You use cardinal numbers to count these cars. So I'm sure you have understood what are cardinal and ordinal numbers. Now let's move ahead to our next session. So over here there are numbers from 1 to 10. Do you see any difference in this picture? Yes, I can see that few numbers are colored in blue and few are colored in yellow. Let's find out why so. Yes, they are called even and odd numbers. As you can see, the odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. And in even numbers, you can see 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Why are they called even and odd numbers? So even numbers are 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 over here. Now let's find out why they are even. I have taken the number 8, which is an even number. Now I have 8 sticks in my hand and I want to divide them equally into 2 halves. How do I do it? I divide them by 2. So you can see 4 are there in the right side and 4 on my left side. So therefore 8 is an even number. In this picture I have taken other even numbers. Now imagine instead of 8 sticks I have 6 sticks in my hand. And I want to divide them equally into 2 halves. Yes, I can split 6 into 2 equal halves. That is 3 on my left and 3 on my right. Similarly with the number 4. I can split 4 into 2 halves. 2 on my right and 2 on my right. So is the case with number 2 and 0. You can split them evenly. Now let's move to odd numbers. We have 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Now let's find out why are they called odd number. Here is an example of an odd number which is 3. An odd number is a number that cannot be divided into 2 equal groups. Can you divide 3 into 2 equal groups? No, you can't. Therefore, it is an odd number. Look what we have over here. We have 2 large numbers. One is an even number and another is an odd number. Let's look on to the odd number. As you can see, this number ends with a number 3. So, if you remember, 3 is an odd number because you cannot split them into two equal groups. So therefore this number is odd number. And on your right you can see 9 and 8, 98. In this, 8 is the end number, which is an even number, because 8 can be split equally into two different groups. So therefore 9, 8, that is 98, is an even number. Let me give you an example of the number 7 and 2, 72. What do you think this number is? Yes, you're right. It is an even number because this number ends with the number 2, and 2 can be split into two equal groups. So therefore 7 and 2, 72 is an even number. And then you have 9 and 3, 93. This number is an odd number because you see this number ends with an odd number, that is 3. 3 cannot be split equally into two. Now let's take a number which has 3 digits and let's find out if it is an odd or an even number. So here you have 6, 5 and 4, and the end number is 4. As you know, 4 is a number which can be split into two equal halves. So therefore this number is an even number. Let's take another 3-digit number. Here we have 7, 4 and 1. As you see, the end number is number 1, and 1 cannot be split into two equal halves. So therefore this number is an odd number. It was all about even and odd numbers. I'm sure you have understood what are odd and even numbers.